Greetings, everyone. Hope all of you are having an absolutely fantastic day. We're back again with Expeditions Rome. Let's get into it. We just finished choosing Theophilus over Zenobia, I believe her name is. But looks like he has one more thing he needs us to do. Let's see what it
You
is.
made the right choice back there. Musia will be safe and prosperous under my stewardship.
It seems to be the will of the people. Don't let them down.
The people know I care for their well-being, and that I will be a strong representative for them in our dealings with Rome. I have already begun writing the declarations of withdrawal. But first, I have an opportunity which I believe will give you a leg up against your foe.
Of course, I am always looking for ways to gain an advantage over Mithridates.
You are wise to. He is a formidable warlord, and I can get you into his camp unnoticed.
Why would I want that?
Can you not imagine the possibilities? To see his forces up close, to search your enemy's quarters. Who knows what you will find in his tent?
What's the catch?
There is no catch. I just need you to do one small thing while you're there.
We'll see. I've done enough for you already.
This is not for me. It is for the long-term peace and stability of the whole province of Asia Minor. A contract was written between Mithridates and Musia. I need that contract to be found and destroyed.
Tell me exactly what is in this contract. Then I will consider it.
It promises that Musia will gain control of Troas after the war is at an end.
If Troas learns that this contract existed, there may be another war between you after this one.
That is precisely what I fear.
Tell me how to get into his camp.
A small group of Pontic scouts are camped nearby. Kill them, and use their uniforms to disguise yourself. I would recommend that you go by yourself, and get a first-hand impression of his forces. You may be able to bring one of your most trusted people as well.
Not a bad plan, if I'm being honest. Bold, but the best spycraft always is.
I hope you know where to find that contract.
I'd expect it to be found in the king's personal tent.
You are still allies for the time being. Can you not simply go and retrieve the contract yourself?
Our alliance is not based on such close trust. I would never be allowed inside his command area.
What is it you think I'll gain from this?
If you are fortunate, you may get to meet the king himself while you are there. Please don't do anything rash if you see him, however. You will be surrounded by his soldiers.
Mithridates Megas is known as an excellent general. He's the first of Rome's enemies in a long time to truly threaten the peace of the Republic.
I'll think about it.
Please do. In the meantime, I will work towards withdrawing Musia from the siege of Kitsikos.
Interesting. So, we might potentially get to meet the thorn in our side. Alright. That does sound like a worthwhile endeavor. Most run and a few of the more nights cannot happen when your party is inside regions that you control. Oh, interesting. That's kind of cool. Okay, still gonna be attacked soon, so I still don't want to move my army. Okay, so looks like what I need to do is over there. And in fact, wasn't there some rodents are a problem everywhere in the world, it seems. As mealtime rolls around again and you open your rations, you find that several of the sacks have been gnawed open by tiny teeth, their contents eaten. You would think that all these stray cats you see everywhere in Greece would help you out with this, but it seems the locals keep them well fed. And then why should they bother hunting mice? Interesting. Wasn't there... I swear I thought there was like a treasure type thing. I wonder if those are limited time. And you have to... Oh, here it goes, right there in front of me. Dog it. Alright, discovered Legion mission. This one. Okay, cool. Well, the X passed, so I'm kind of confused. Why, Alright, we'll deal with that when we get to it. For now, let's do this. Taking off a quarry will build roads that greatly increase you and your leech's movement speed across this world.
A highly defensible position, but we have the element of surprise. Let's make sure we use it well.
They seem totally oblivious. What is the point of erecting watchtowers if you do not post a lookout?
Alright. Also, it won't let us go around. Well, that kind of sucks. Really? Can't go around any sort of way, huh? You just gotta go this way. Could we... And we can't attack early either. Interesting. Yeah. Oh,
Hercules, the enemy is upon us.
Hercules. Okay. Gaius Fufis and him. Yeah, let him be the first person up. Then yeah, you be there. Nobody else should be in the range of arrows until we can actually break through. Alright. Let's get her done. You. Movement, of course. Damage, of course. Alright, now you. 12. Whoops. What was that? What did he just do? Oh, okay, that was it. Oh, I just couldn't tell from. There we go. No problem. So you go up here. And then some slashing damage. Excellent. Alright, now. You continue up to here. Yes. Except that this guy... Right, okay. Yeah, you know, we'll bring you up. What's this? Generates 2 focus. Oh, that's right, that's right. I have sneak attack now. Ooh, holy mackerel. That's kind of crazy. All right. Yeah, we'll go around this way, I suppose. Ooh, that apparently wasn't a good idea. Now, what's this? Deals 100% damage to flanked allies. You're not quite flanked. There we go. 913. Oh, it's only taking shield anyway. Oh, well. Alright, that's all you can do for now. Okay, so yeah, I definitely want you to be up here. Help distract some of the damage. Now. You. If you came... Oh, you know what? Actually. Do I want to do that or... You know, no, I like Overwatch more in this situation. In fact, they're going to come from there, right? You two are melee. Ooh, there's an alchemist there and support. Nah, I probably want to go ahead and deal with you all. Okay. Interrupt. So they've got to come within a certain area, but that's fine. Let's see how this works out. And then she can be behind all of them. So can you. And then that's it. Holy smokes. These long distance for real. Oh no. Oh, that's not good.
Can't you see I'm in trouble?
Be quiet. I'm here now.
Stand your ground. Let them come to us.
Okay. Were you Furia? Okay. Cool. You could do the whole water jug thing. Excellent. We good? We good. All right. Sure, you can take out his shields. Cool. Now you... Yeah, he's flanked. Oh, you know what? Actually, sneak attack still does great damage right now. And yep, he's done for. And then we'll come over here. Why does it allow... Oh, because this flat out doesn't cost the point. Okay, cool. Is this worth using? You know, we're gonna do it regardless. So we're gonna do that. Excellent. He can go up another one. And then actually, you know what? We're gonna give you another action point. There we go. Finally, I actually remembered to use this. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to get flanked on you. So we'll just chill on that for now instead. Okay, that was 7. And then actually this might... Nope, didn't quite do it all. Okay, well, good damage regardless. And then let's see. You can't get close enough. You can. So yeah, go ahead. Boom, boom, boom. And then, yep, this. Excellent. Okay. All these ground people are dead. And then we have to get up here. So when I go up here, they could potentially come right back down anyway, right? So I should probably break this barricade, because I might have to deal with them through this way and through this way. So you come over here. Boom, boom, boom. All right, you can chill over there here. You got shields anyway, so I'm not too concerned about that. You go further. Yeah, you come around as well. You continue on. You continue on. Now, Julia, oh, if she goes up there, she can hit them. I like the idea of that. Let's do that. How much damage is she doing? 10 through 15. 10 through 15. So, are any of these... Hey, doesn't this give me another action point? Yes, it does. Okay, so that's 1. Then I can't hit you, but I can hit you, and I might be able to kill you outright. And she does. Fantastic. Okay. And what is she gonna do? Is she gonna camp over here? Even if you move here, you're still in range. Who are you? Support. Yeah, you know what? She's gonna chill out over here, see what happens. And is that everybody who can move? Yep. Let's go. Let's see what happens. Crap, I didn't even see that dude.
We will wait here for the enemy to come.
Okay. First of all, okay, all of you have damage. But you don't all have movement, so we'll do that first. And he will head around here. How dare you just camp out like that? And let's see. This is quick melee point. So 3-5, 5-8. You're 12. Interesting. Oh, but you know what? This does 9-13. Yeah. And you're out of there. Excellent. Okay. Now you can go back over here. And he's not going to be distracted by her. Break down the barricade. Excellent. Okay, that's done. And then you, how much? 12? Plus 4 accuracy. And she's done for. Okay. Now, they're all dead, so it's just these guys camping down here. No problem. The guy with the shields will come up. And what's this do again? Are set to equal the value of the highest resistance. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that, because he might end up getting hit up. And then she's going to, again, give her Inspire to him, so that he can get back up over here as quickly as possible. And then you're going to do the same. I want you all the way out up front. And then Julia probably needs to come down, right? Because, yeah, she definitely can't hit them right now. And even there, she can only hit one of them. So, yeah, we'll go back one space, bring her up, and then bring the old man up as well. Where is she? You're over here. You come up. Excellent. All right, let's see what happens. Nothing good.
Slow and steady.
Ooh. Ooh. A whole lot of people couldn't handle that. I don't want to use all his jugs at one time. Anybody else got jugs? Nope, just him. All right, fine. Definitely need to get some more jugs. All right, that's done. Now, who needs help? She kind of needs help, but I'm wondering if I can get away without doing anything about her. Okay, unquestionably, we need to deal with this alchemist. We no longer have the damage boost, so let's get that turned back on. That's done. She can chill out here. I guess he can go in first, just in case they have interrupt or something like that. He comes in, no problems. All right. There we go. That's you. And then he can come up. Doom, 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 doom. And we'll go ahead and use this 5/8, 9/13. Let's go ahead and use that. He's down. Ooh, look at that. Look at that nice little bit of padding. Now that was pretty. That was oh so pretty. Okay, unfortunately, I can't do anything about him because he has armor and we don't have anybody who can strip it. All the people who can strip it have already used their turn. However, really, she's got to get all the way up there to be able to hit this dude? All right, well, that's definitely not happening. So, in fact, you know what? We will position you so that at least you can do something next time. And then he can come up here, but he doesn't have a way to strip again. So, this doesn't really make much sense. We'll just go ahead and bring him up here. And then you can't get any closer here. He'll come here. Yeah, it's not, he's got those shields, so it's not worth using anything. But at least we can block him off so that it can't get to any of our other allies. Anything else? Oh, you know what? He might as well heal somebody since he's over here. And she's right next to him. Yeah, she needs it more than Bestia does, so let's do this.
Is anyone gonna help me?
Yeah, I got you. Calm down.
No permanent damage.
There you go. You're all good. All right. That'll work.
They're almost done. Don't get...
Damn. Okay. Everybody uninjured. All right. He tried to run. Oh, and then he's cowering. Wow. Okay. Why are y'all going up there? What's the problem? Come right over here. Thank you.
Please, don't kill me. I'll tell you everything.
Is there a code phrase to enter Mithridates' camp?
There is. The sentry will ask, has your journey been long? You must answer, we have many more miles to cover towards Rome.
Cheeky bastards.
We're not here for information. We're here for your clothes.
What? But... Fine. Take it. Just spare me.
We can't spare this man. If anyone learns of this, Mithridates' camp will be on high alert.
I won't tell anyone. I promise.
Yeah, bribe. Your silence is worth much to me. Here, take this and leave the service of Pontus. Go home to your family and tell no one about any of this.
Oh, you are too kind. No one will ever hear of this. I swear it by all the gods.
She doesn't want to kill a single more person than she has to. All right. Not bad. Interesting. Some items. What does that alchemist have on him? That's what I want to know. Common wine. That's just a material. Heavy plate. Nothing of interest, huh? Oh, well. Large food sack. Oh, these are the clothes I need, right? And, yep, disguises. Excellent. Now we just need to loot the rest of the place. Schematic. Greek fire. Well, well, well. That's definitely something I would use. That's awesome. Get some of these people grouped together. Throw some fire on them. That would be fantastic. Ooh. Definitely look like there's some upgrades to be had here. Take all. Excellent. Okay, let me just do one quick look around. Make sure there's nothing else. I think we have cleared the camp. Man, I'll be really glad when I can start crafting some of this stuff. That is one of my few complaints. I'm really enjoying this game, but I feel like it takes too long to be able to unlock the ability to craft your own items. It's kind of weird to me that I don't at least start with level 1. I don't even have a smith? How's that work? Come on now. Where is... Oh, here we go. Ooh, okay. It's in an area that I haven't been to at all. What's going on with my home base? Like, it's there, it's sitting there, I have my army there. I'm confused. Alright, whatever. Let's continue on. New recruits available. There we go, okay. Ooh. Oh, here we go, loyal. Insubordination risk is 0%. Works for me.
How should we position the troops?
Player aggression 20%, injured legionary, risk to commanders, risk to centurions. Okay.
The men are close enough to engage.
Do not take the morale hit. As soon as they are within range, get legionary to her Pila before rushing. This bloody engagement tactic will inflict heavy casualties on both sides. Yeah, throw Pila.
The enemy is deploying their tactical reserves.
Interesting. The enemy will suffer heavy losses, but more of my people go missing. Will stand firm and require sacrifices, but the Legion's morale benefits when no ground is yielded. Or from the front line, reducing the risk, but at great risk to the Centurions. Most of them are indifferent to me right now. So, but you know what? Legion manpower. I'm not married to my Centurions right now, to be honest with you.
Centuriones!
Excellent.
Praise Mars! The day is ours!
They have 928 left. What did this say? I think it has to be less than 900 in order for them to break up, as opposed to going back to try to reinforce people. So we could, but I think it automatically lessens them some. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. We're going to celebrate.
Finite milites exultare.
Looks like everybody survived. Okay, looks like they scattered. I got a small bit of reward. And my army morale definitely increased. Okay, not bad, not bad. Excellent. Okay, now that's done. We wanted to go get something. Those are the missions you do over and over. Got that already. Already dealt with that. Aha, here we go. Dispatch Legion. Excellent. Okay. Oh, and there goes an iron mine. Okay, that's interesting. What's this? That's a tannery. Nothing discovered. Okay, whatever. The winding path across the countless mountain ranges start to get on your nerves. In an attempt to find a shortcut, you enter a grove of olive trees. Unfortunately, the vast grove proves to be more like a forest. The midget trees provide very little visibility, and you soon lose all sense of where you're headed. Oh, come on. When you're in Mirkwood, you don't turn back, you press on. Against common sense. Your Praetorians mildly disapprove? What? Against common sense, you press on, trying to cross the olive grove. It takes a long time to clear the massive forest, and your Praetorians are not impressed by your decisions. On the plus side, your people harvested a lot of tasty olives on their way through the grove. Oh, well, it is what it is. This tannery that I just saw. Oh, Kaizokus. Okay, this is the place that I'm supposed to be capturing soon, right? And what's this? Just curious. Oh, that's a farm. Okay. The enormous army of Mithridates, the Sixth of Pontus, has been laying siege to the Roman loyalists of Kyzikos for months. And oh, it has to be her. Wow. Okay. Interesting. If you say so.
Good. The uniform fits you well.
Military uniforms are hardly high fashion. I miss the clothes I used to wear in Rome.
I, for one, will choose a lorica harmata and a rainproof cloak over the prettiest little stola. They said Mithridates had 300,000 men. Seeing this, I believe it.
You think our disguises will work?
If not, we'll find out soon enough. Sorry, we'll be fine. Just let me handle the sentries.
I was about to say, that's a real comfort you provided right there. Thanks a lot. All right. Well, here goes nothing.
Oh there, scouts. Has your journey been long?
Let Kalida do the talking.
To tatter us with your passphrase, Lokagos. We've been far afield for near a month. You think we've kept up with your latest codes?
Don't run your mouth at me. It takes a passphrase to enter camp, and I don't make exceptions.
I guess this is where I tell you to go talk to my superior to sort this out, but I don't think either of us wants to drag the strategos out here, nor do I want to wait in the heat while you get in. Why don't we just skip the theater so we can get a bath, and you can go back to your dice game? I offer you this bottle of fine Sicilian wine to wash away whatever guilt you might feel for such minor dereliction of duty.
This is a fine vintage.
They look like good people to me. And that does look like a good wine. I say let them through.
Very well. Go on in. But it's not because of the wine.
Of course not, Lokagos. Good luck with the dice.
Huh. Okay. Part 1.
My aunt's family lives in Kyzikos, you know. It feels weird to sit out here waiting for them to starve.
Wow. If it feels weird, maybe you should do it.
3 campaigns I fought for him. He was the best commander I've ever served under.
Do you believe the rumors? I heard Archelaus was defeated by a Roman legatus with no experience leading an army.
I saw it with my own eyes. I barely got out of Mytilene alive.
I'm sorry I missed you. Maybe soon we'll get an opportunity to correct that mistake. I cannot go in there. Okay. So wait, we went... And this is the other way. I don't see anything over here. All of it seems to be... Okay, so there's the king. Interesting. I want to clear everything else before I start this conversation with him, just in case after we get through with this convo, we have to make a break for it. Ooh, schematic. All right, we'll definitely need to go ahead and recess inventory when we get back. Ooh. Look at y'all taking the shortcut. Okay. Let's see what he has to say.
I have no power to overrule an imperator. You know that.
I only need you to discredit the campaign of Licinius Lucullus.
You made it impossible for me to turn the Senate when you cornered Marcus Aurelius Cotta. Rome will not leave one of their own behind, least of all a consul.
As long as he is safe and sound inside the walls of Chalcedon, I still believe he can be rescued. Then we must take the city and secure him as hostage.
One thing at a time. I heard rumors that Troas and Musia are on the cusp of leaving your alliance.
Impossible. I have contingencies to ensure their loyalty.
I hope you're right. Without them, your siege on Kitzikos is lost.
My army outnumbers Lucullus's legions 25 times.
Don't underestimate him. That is the mistake Archelaus made.
Keep the supplies flowing, Scaevola. That's all I need from you. I will take Kitzikos and Chalcedon, and you will reap the rewards.
Corvinus will see to it personally. He is among my best men.
My services are yours as long as the Senator commands, Your Majesty.
Very good. Safe journey home, Senator.
Oh, I'm not going home. My brother is handling things just fine in Rome. I'm going to see a mutual friend in Thracia.
Ah, yes. Give him my regards.
I shall. Good day, Your Majesty.
Find and secure the contract. Can I talk to him?
Woman, tell me, what is the mood among the soldiers? What do they say about the war?
Let's say what he wants to hear. The enemy is aimless, meandering. They seem hesitant.
They understand they are outnumbered. Lucullus is hatching some plan to turn it to his advantage, no doubt. Your accent. You sound Roman.
My family moved here when I was a child.
I see. Why did you join my war?
Bithynia does not belong to Rome.
That she does not. But nor does she belong to Pontus. Bithynia is caught between two mighty nations, and she will go to the mightiest. That is the way of the world.
Who was that man?
The Roman senator. Tiberius Vitellius Scaevola. He has vested business interests in this region, and he is a good friend of Pontus.
A senator was protecting the pirates? Is that...
You are uncommonly well informed.
I just thought about it.
Best not speak too openly of such matters.
I was like, is that something she should know? Will the siege of Kitzikos end soon?
They are a stubborn people. Or else they would have succumbed like Musia and Troas. It's a well-fortified city, but they will not hold out for long unless our enemy finds a way to relieve them. We must ensure that doesn't happen.
You seem to think highly of Lucullus.
He is a formidable commander, and very well cultured for a Roman. He is known as a lover of Hellenic culture, and he is the ruler of a mighty nation. But he is no Cornelius Sulla. This time, Pontus will prevail.
Is it true that Archelaus was bested by an inexperienced commander?
So say the reports. The new legatus of the second of Lucullus's legions. Soon, he will decorate a cross along the road to Rome. Mark my words. Archelaus was the finest general of his generation. And he was a dear friend.
Thank you for speaking to me, Your Majesty.
I encourage my soldiers to voice their opinions. Thank you for sharing your thoughts on this war with me today. Now, be about your business.
So, how do I get in the tent? Can I just go in? Oh, that's interesting. All right, that's just a couch, apparently. Schematic, okay. Mithridate. And this contract between King Mithridates VI and the Greek city-state of Mysia promises that Troas will fall under the dominion of Mysia upon the conclusion of the war.
That must be it. We won't get an opportunity like this again, so let's make sure we've made the most of it before we leave.
What does that mean? Okay. Make the most of it. Is there anything I can interact with that I haven't interacted with yet? I can't get out there. There's nothing for me to interact with here.
Did you get that in Mytilene? I'll send Acacia to your tent to dress it tonight. If you leave it unattended, it'll fester.
Nothing here. It would really suck.
Did you see the Roman talking to the king?
I was out front when he arrived.
Why is a Roman senator dealing with the king?
That's none of our business.
Oh, I thought they meant me at first. Did you see the Roman? He doesn't look right. All right. Seems like there's nothing further we can do. Okay. Just wanted to be sure. Yeah. Nothing else we can interact with, so let's go ahead and get out of here. Excellent. Okay. So since we have that contract, or okay, yep, we go back to Mysia. And then maybe they'll allow us to get to Troas, because actually I don't know where that is. And I assume we have the opportunity to deal with that area before we try to assault. Oh, well. Army strength, 300,000. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Hey, whoops. Wait a minute. Now I think about it. Oh, I did ask them to take something else, right? Oh, the quarry has just been taken. And now they're back. So now they need something to do. Can I? Okay, so I can't take this stuff until the area is pacified. So that means until it's pacified, I should go ahead and do the automatic missions. Now, one of them is provide slaves, and the other one provides rations. You know what? I think last time I looked, I was low on slaves. So you know what? We'll go ahead and do this. Dispatch Legion. And then I will come back over here. Oh, wow. And that was quick. So I guess we'll do this one instead. Dispatch Legion for that. Nice. I didn't realize those would go so quickly. Can I double click? Nope. You have to manually drag them all in each time. Interesting. Every year, 2 consuls were elected to rule Rome side by side. Excellent. Okay. Give this letter back, and then hopefully, maybe possibly, we will have done all the quests needed for this area. Stop reminding me I have unspent skill points. I know, I know. I just like everybody having skill points available at the same time. And I'm pretty sure that's not the case right now, but we'll check when we get back to headquarters.
I hope you will decide to find and destroy that contract.
You mean this contract?
You have it! Thank the gods. You have struck a great blow for peace in our province.
It was my pleasure to help protect the neighborly peace between Troas and Mysia.
You are as virtuous as any Roman citizen could ever aspire to be. Our troops will withdraw from the siege of Kitsikos right away. Without us, Mithridates will be forced to abandon the siege within a week. Mark my words.
Good luck with your continued rule of Mysia. I may visit from time to time.
Please do. You have done Mysia a great service, and you will always be welcome here.
Excellent. Ooh, new emblem unlocked. New trophy unlocked. Well, well, well. And let me just check with this guy, because you know what? As I recall, the first time I spoke with him, he recognized like a special item that I had and gave me some instructions on who to go to in order to get it created. So just want to make sure if there's anything else I have that he might be interested in. So first of all, skills. Yeah, so my regular team doesn't have skills. It's just these guys. I'm not worried about that right now. Yeah, she's close. Okay, hey, let's start with you. You're the one who needs protection the most. And nope, none of this stuff really helps you. So you're second place as far as it being important to me that you're protected. Regular dagger, 4-7, 7-10. I hate the way you have to manually check on this freaking dagger. Okay, yep, none of this helps you. So what about you? Hey, strong armor. Less movement. You don't need much movement anyway. Now, think about it. Unique staff. Every time you kill a character, restore 10% of the maximum health of a random ally. Wow. And you use a pike. Is staffs one-handed? What are you using? Regular spear, not a staff. So, oh, but wait a minute. There's no reason you have to stick with a pike. You could just go with the staff instead, because it still has armor shred, right? No. Armor shred goes down by 1. This has armor shred 2. Dang. You know what? I'm going to stick with this, because you're really the only person who has proper armor shred right now. So I don't want to lose that. So yeah, you're not going to use the staff, unfortunately. But we will go ahead and learn how to craft it so we can use it another day. What about you? Anything here useful for you? You like this. No problem. And that's all that's useful. You. Okay, what is the deal? You know what? Maybe to fix this issue, I should just give you double daggers. But I really don't want to do that. Unique sword. What's this? The spear. Actually, if you can't use it, yeah, he can't use it. And I want to know how to create it. Okay. Regular sword, regular dagger. Okay, there's nothing here you can actually use. And you just got a really, really snazzy bow. So, yeah, My assumption was there's nothing here you could use either. Now, I'm bringing him along all the time, so I guess I should be checking to see if there's anything here you can use. A few things. All right, he's devoted. The rest of these guys are hesitant. A couple of them are pleased. What's this again? Oh, speculator tent. You know what? Yeah, I should definitely go pick you all up. So he's my princeps. I'm not gonna level up a displeased villas. You know what? I need to deal with the rest of this when I get back. It's fine. It's fine. But what I do want to do. Oh, this is disguises, no problem. Crafting. Want to make sure I got all my schematics in a row. Excellent. All right, we're good. Excellent. Okay, and is there... Yeah, I need a lot more of those items that we're supposed to be using during a certain time. I'm about to run out of water jugs. That's going to be an ugly situation. All right. What the hell? I came from here, right? But there are no horses here? I don't remember that. Oh. God dog it. All right, you know what? Actually, let's do a full save. Leave the area. So now that we've given him that, what is... Oh, so there's a quest. So they tell you exactly where it is. There we go. Whoops. All right. So I will go and deal with that in just a moment. We will go here first, but oh, so that repeatable mission, it only shows up once. Because it won't let me click on the hunting ground. Interesting. Okay. Or maybe a certain amount of time has to pass before they'll let you do it again. Interesting. Oh, if you're flanking them, then no glancing blows occur? That's interesting.
Are we, Legate? Some wealthy-looking Greeks showed up and requested to speak with you. We've allowed them to wait in your tent.
Is that right? Well, let's save just in case I have to give them an
When does your next shift begin?
I'm off guard
Oh,
duty.
Legate?
Nasso put me on latrines.
What did you do to earn that?
Took an extra ration.
You idiot.
All is well, I hope.
Not your finest moment, sir.
So wait.
Ooh. Replenish tactical items. Once an item is depleted, you must spend resources, usually a common resource of some denarii, to replenish its charges so you can use it again. If you assign one of your praetorians to your tent, they will work on replenishing your items for free, granting you a number of free replenishes over time so you can save your resources. Oh, that's fascinating. So, definitely want these water jugs. Oh, and you only have to press it once and it'll replenish all the uses for that particular character. Excellent. Well. With no denarii required. Okay. Very interesting system. Who are you? Athanasios.
Finally, someone with decision-making power.
A glorious commander of Romans. My name is Athanasios. I am here to offer you a most lucrative opportunity.
What kind of opportunity are we talking about?
I am reliably informed that you have a surplus of prisoners. Here is my offer. Sell them to me, and I shall pay you handsomely.
Why should I sell my prisoners to you?
Because I pay the best of prices. And because everyone else is too afraid to ask.
Why are you not afraid?
Business is a battlefield. You can't win by being afraid.
What will you do with them?
I'll resell them, of course. A lot of people need serwi, and soldiers are physically fit. What else do you think I would do? Pickle them?
Or maybe sell them to our competitors.
Fair. I swear to you that I will not resell them to your enemies. The serwi will be sold in Rome.
What makes you think I need your money?
Not you, specifically. Everyone needs money. Your prisoners must be a constant drain on your resources. You have to feed them, after all. In the end, I'm afraid you'll have to execute them or sell them to me. Killing them would be such a waste, wouldn't it?
State your exact offer.
I and my associates will pay you a fixed fee for the right to take possession of all prisoners, present and future. We will take delivery once every fortnight. Does that sound good?
Ooh, 5,000 denarii. That's actually nothing to sneeze at. But me? A slaver? Only when I'm a lich. My prisoners are mine to keep. You'll have to find your own servi.
A pity. We could have been great partners, but it is what it is. We shall leave your camp and disturb you no more.
So she refused for two reasons. One,
at your service.
She's not interested in being a slaver. But two, even more importantly, some of these could be potential trade partners, like the King Mithridates that we just mentioned. It's obvious that he considers Archelaus a friend. I don't want to miss out on the opportunity that might give me some additional options. Faction was permanently vanquished. Oh, it's an emblem we unlocked. Mizia has joined you as allies. Oh, I kind of like that, actually. Select. Sure. Theophilus was left in charge of Mizia as an ally of Rome. Sure. Cool. Upgrades. Already took these two. This one is not available. Okay, cool. I feel like I haven't talked to you in a while. Let me just check.
Awe, Legate.
How is morale among the legionary?
Morale has been better. I
Same
believe
thing
a few
except before.
victories is all that we're
Manpower.
nearly at full strength. We could use a few more recruits to fill the ranks, but we're ready to complete whatever task you set for us. With a little more experience, I believe Legio Weaktrix will soon be the finest fighting force ever to serve Rome.
Awesome. Be well, Turius. Okay. I don't feel like I spoke to him before, did I? In fact, he just asked how much has my king asked about me.
I know how valuable of a hostage I am. I will not be intimidated by the likes of you. Have you come to see me beg and grovel? I will not give you the satisfaction. Have you asked my king how much he will give you for releasing me? I know how valuable of a hostage I am.
Alright, so not all that
I
great.
will not be intimidated by the likes of you.
Apparently, the whole army just split up. Half of them just gave up and went home.
What I heard is that the legatus executed some kind of diplomatic masterstroke and pulled the rug out from under that whole alliance.
That's incredible. Nothing can stop us from winning this war now.
Glad you think so. I, on the other hand, feel like we've got a while to go. Hey. We'll trade rations. Sure. Looks like we're high on everything else. Well, we could use some more denarii, but I'll deal with that at a later date. Okay. Now, why does this have an exclamation on it?
Salve.
Salve. I still don't understand why it had a exclamation point. But okay. Loyal, please. We've got most of the classes represented here. Please, hesitant, disgruntled. You know what? Disgruntled dude is actually starting to annoy me. Oh, you know what? All of these people are level 4. So yeah, for real. You can get off my party. You don't want to be here, you don't have to be here. This recruit will remain available to the end of your campaign, even when the list is refreshed. Special recruit. Why is he a special recruit? That's interesting. Yeah, we don't have the workshop yet. Oh, will dramatically increase the chance of new recruiters. Whatever. Social, aesthetic. I feel like there was something I was missing. Medicus. Crafty. I will need a crafty person pretty soon. And I don't think I have that right now, to be honest with you. That might be might seal the deal. Yep. Fine. Welcome aboard. Level 4. So does that... But, so you're level 4, but you're still starting with level 1 equipment. That's kind of annoying. Okay. What is this exclamation point for? Oh, there we go. It's just telling me I have a new person. Replenish. No, 4,800. Oh, here we go. I'll spend 400 on it. That's fine. It feels like I'm gaining money kind of slow, to be honest with you, which makes me more hesitant to spend it.
Where do Mercia and Troas stand now? Are they on our side?
I just visited.
Okay. Replenish tactical items. Excellent. Definitely want that. Where is that guy? Who skill will increase the number of free tactical item replenishments by 1. And, oh yeah, so he's perfect for this. You're going to stay here to refresh the available recruits. I just got rid of the tent guy, didn't I? But Bestia has it, but no, I'm not interested in that. Definitely not letting her go. You know what? Fine. You don't help all that much, but I'll leave you here anyway. To Bruce there. Oh, I could have boosted the that one guy. Interesting. Upgrade to review. I still don't completely understand how this works. So it's only for individual people, it seems. All right. We'll do it another time.
I don't know how much.
Oh, I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw what they've built.
The new legatus really is looking out for us, huh?
Oh, it's better than the bathhouses back home, to tell you the truth.
Glad you all feel taken care of. Excellent. Okay, I guess it's time to go to Troas. But I think that's enough for one day. Hope all of you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave me a like down below. Share this content and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I will see you all in the next video. Take care.